again, I feel like I want to share the beautiful sunset with you guys. I feel like I need to get out of the way because there it is. Anyway, earlier today, I saw a post from my friend Bridget Riddles, and I thought it was an excellent post, and I've seen lots of people post it since then. And Bridget, I don't know if you were the one that started this or someone else did, but I think it's a wonderful idea. It basically says that if anyone is not working or getting a paycheck and they need any food, to please let her know. And I hope that that's something that does get spread around because I feel the same way, and I know many of you do also. And what I wanted to share with you is a story about my grandmother. I met my grandmother, my paternal grandmother, when I was 32. She was, I think, 91 at the time. The reason I met my grandmother when I was 32 is a whole other story. That could be a mini-series. But I wanted to share with you that when I first met my grandmother, who was a very tough lady, who had lived independently, had lived through some really tough times, like the Depression, and her family was from Russia. She was not used to affection, and she was not used to being close to people. So many times that I called her to see her, she canceled on me. And I was just heartbroken because I did not understand. I would call her and say, I'm gonna come to your house today, I'm gonna come visit you, and I'll be there at 3 o'clock. And she would say, no, don't come. And I was really heartbroken and did not understand at that time my grandmother. So I would cancel every time she told me not to come. And then finally one day the light bulb went off because she kept, after many, many times of saying, no, don't come, she said, I don't want you to come, and I don't want you to bring a loaf of bread, sardines, milk, and she went through her whole list of groceries that she wanted. So I said, okay. I hung up, I went to the grocery store, I bought all the stuff that she told me not to bring, and I showed up at her door, and she was thrilled, excited, and didn't really know how to express her feelings. So I just walked right past her and I said, I didn't bring you the bread, and I didn't bring you the milk, and I didn't bring you, and I just unloaded everything and put it into her cupboards and her refrigerator. It was the change of our relationship, and as time went on, I got to understand her much better. And the reason I'm bringing this story up is because I think this is the time when we're going to see more people who are very proud, like my grandmother, who are independent, who don't feel comfortable with other people helping them. And we need to figure out a way to reach them and help them without them being uncomfortable, if that's possible. So I'm sharing the story, hoping that you will think of that and touch base with neighbors, friends, elderly people, anyone, especially if they're alone, who might be too proud and even uncomfortable with accepting our help. So that's all I have for you. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and thank you, Bridget, for your post. I'm going to copy and paste that and put that on my wall as well. All of you take care.